What's up, Interweb? RhyQuinn here, and welcome to episode number 4 of Dex Dissection. This is the show where no corner of the Pokédex is safe from RhyQuinn's wrath. I open up the Pokédex on the operating table and dissect it. A brand spanking new name for the show, same breakdown there was before. To commemorate the new name of the show, I've teamed up with another Poketuber and fellow BattleSubway boss, Bitz. Together, we'll tear the Pokédex apart. So let's get right into it. The first contender this week is Garchomp.
Kicking things off this week, Garchomp is a land shark that apparently also flies? The Dex entries from Diamond and Pearl should hopefully clear this up. When it folds up its body and extends its wings, it looks like a jet plane. It flies at sonic speed. Okay, so it looks like a jet plane and flies really fast. Okay, cool. It flies at speeds equal to a jet fighter plane. It never allows its prey to escape. Wait, hold up. This is going to start turning into math, so I apologize in advance, but this is Dex Dissection. This is what happens. Using my knowledge, or the internet, I can tell you that jet planes generally fly at around Mach 0.8, or around 270 meters per second. To travel at sonic speed, also known as breaking the sound barrier, you need to travel at over 342 meters a second. So jet planes generally don't travel at sonic speed. Therefore, a Garchomp can't fly at sonic speed and fly at speeds equal to a jet plane. But RhyQuinn, that's just nitpicking! Nope, that's Dex Dissection, baby. Next!
Ampharos. This electric Pokemon, also known as the light Pokemon, has apparently been treasured since ancient times as a beacon. How can people nowadays still treasure this Pokemon? Maybe in ancient times, this was the only way to get light. But have people nowadays not heard about lamps or light bulbs? Or the other light Pokemon, Lantern? He's named after a lantern and his ability is called Illuminate. Yet people prefer to treasure a mutated sheep? Good to know. Next!
Hydreigon. The second dragon and second pseudo-legendary to make an appearance in this very episode, Hydreigon is displayed as one of the most ferocious Pokemon in existence. It responds to movement by attacking. The scary three-headed Pokemon devours everything in its path. You know the Pokédex isn't playing around, there's even an exclamation mark. And we don't need you to tell us it's three-headed, we're not blind, you know. And what's this about Hydreigon responding to movement by attacking? I'm guessing the entire battlefield turns into a game of musical statues as soon as he comes out there. Why would anyone ever bother to train this guy if as soon as he enters the battlefield he destroys his own trainer because they moved? Sounds like this Pokemon has some serious anger management issues. Next!
Togepi. This spikeball Pokemon takes its name from the Japanese word toge meaning spike, and P for something, it's not important. Anyways, its name is just as complicated as its Dex entry. As its energy, Togepi uses its positive emotions of compassion and pleasure exuded by people and Pokemon. This Pokemon stores up feelings of happiness inside its shell, then shares them with others. The bit of the Dex entry I have a problem with is this bit. What the hell? Togepi uses positive emotions? What? These emotions are exuded by people and Pokemon? Huh? It stores feelings inside its shell? And then shares them with others? How? How is this even possible? How can you store feelings? What does feelings look like? This Dex entry brings up more questions than it answers. But it's not the only Dex entry that needs dissection. Interweb claims that happiness will come to anyone who can make a sleeping Togepi stand up. Togepi weighs in a whopping 1.5 kilos. Even a baby could stand up Togepi if it was sleeping.
So that's it for this episode of Dex Dissection. If there are any Dex entries that you feel should be dissected, then make sure to leave a comment down below. Thank you to Bitz for his support in this episode, and Garchomp, Ampharos, Hydreigon and Togepi, consider yourselves dissected. Brand spanking new name for the show, but This is the show where no corner of the Pokédex is safe from RhyQuinn's wrath. I take a look at some of the more ridiculous "that's the old intro, not the new one, you idiot." This is the show where no corner of the Pokédex is safe from RhyQuinn's wrath. I open up the Pokédex on Jesus Christ. I open up the Pokédex on the operating table. To commemorate the new name of the show, I've teamed up with another PokeTuber and fellow, really, fellow. Let's get right into it. The first contender this week is Garchomp. Yes! Finally! Good God, I've been recording for over 5 minutes. So that's it for this episode of Dex Dissection. There are any... Thank you to Bitz for his support in this episode, and people that we dissected today. Who the hell was it? So that's it for this episode of Dex Dissection. If there are any Dex entries that you feel should be deconstructed, that's the old title, Pete. God damn it.